It's been a month since S24 Ultra is launched, and now you can analyze, is it a better idea to go with the S24 Ultra or stick with the Z Fold 5? Small spoiler, if you're used to foldable phone with having two screens, I would say Z Fold 5 will give a tough competition since a couple of people return S24 Ultra for their foldable phone, and maybe you could be the next one. S24 Ultra came with a similar design to its predecessor S23 Ultra. There are a couple of small changes, where Z Fold 5 is a complete different device, having two displays, the cover display and the inner display, which is why Z Fold 5 is more heavier and more thicker than the Galaxy S24 Ultra. And one of the most important thing, Samsung shifted towards the titanium frame on S24 Ultra, which I'll share more details in the durability chapter. But the weight of the phone matters here, whereas S24 Ultra is way lighter, being a candy bar phone at 232 grams instead of 253 grams on Z Fold 5. So you will feel a big difference. Z Fold 5 has a more grip, having a taller cover display, and after you add the case for the S Pen, the Z Fold 5 will be quite heavier compared to the S24 Ultra. The durability on the foldable phones is what matters the most, and I even have the drop test for the S24 Ultra. S24 Ultra with having a usual design is much more durable than Galaxy Z Fold 5. I'll share a drop test in a moment. First and most important, S24 Ultra comes with IP68 both water and dust resistance, but Z Fold 5, being a foldable phone, comes with only IPX8 rating, where Fold 5 is water resistance but there is no dust resistance available, which means you need to be careful around the dust while having your Z Fold 5. Another big reason I'm concerned about the Z Fold 5 is the inner display. Although it is the best display so far, but some people facing black lines in the display and almost everyone's screen protector started losing its strength after some use. And also, the number of folds is where everyone gets stuck. Samsung claims to give us 200,000 folds on the Z Fold 5, but upon testing, Z Fold 5 can go up to 400,000 folds, and after that, the phone hinge starts showing signs of issues. The outer display on the Z Fold 5 is as durable as S24 Ultra, well, slightly less, because S24 Ultra is here with the new glass, a Gorilla Glass armor, which is more durable than the Victus 2 used in the Z Fold 5 cover display. And there are more big claims. But first, let's see the drop test. Thanks for BBK Review, a fellow YouTuber who shared this. Upon dropping from waist height from the display side, S24 Ultra gets a small crack at the top right corner. The phone gets less damage or no damage when dropped from back. S24 Ultra gets a small crack because the display is slightly curved on the edges. Apart from that, no damage to the display, and S24 Ultra is way more scratch resistance, 4 times more than the previous generation, and it is real as tested by Zach. If you are buying a phone for a longer run, then I would suggest S24 Ultra will be your go-to option. This is why most of the people like going for the Z Fold 5, having two displays. While going outside, you can use cover display, and when you need a bigger tablet-like display, you can get a best experience with the Z Fold 5. The cover display is 6.2 inches and a whopping 7.6 inches inner display, where S24 Ultra comes with the usual 6.8 inches dynamic AMOLED display. Both got 120Hz variable refresh rate, although there is a difference in peak brightness on both devices. Z Fold 5 came with the 1750 nits of peak brightness. S24 Ultra is here with the 2600 nits of peak brightness. Also, S24 Ultra came with a unique display feature, the anti-reflective coating, so you will not see any type of reflection whatsoever. Recently, after the launch of S24 Ultra, people started complaining about the vividness issue with the S24 Ultra, and even some people returned their S24 Ultra just because of this issue. But now Samsung is rolling out a new update which will going to fix this issue on your S24 Ultra. Also, if you're used to a dual display on a foldable phone, then making the switch will be hard. We cannot say Z Fold 5 came with the best camera hardware, but it is good. Whereas S24 Ultra just shifted to a new telephoto game. The main sensor is an updated 200 megapixel ISSL HP2SX sensor, a 12 megapixel ultra wide, and a 10 megapixel 3x telephoto sensor, and a 50 megapixel 5x telephoto sensor. This is where Samsung changed the game from 10x 10 megapixel to 5x 50 megapixel. Yes, after seeing some samples from S24 Ultra and 10x optical zoom sensor from S23 Ultra, I can say S23 Ultra is better at 10x zoomed in shots. This is before an update, but with S24 Ultra, Samsung changed the algorithm of how they process the image. Now it brings more natural colors and toned down the colors. Also, now the pictures are not over sharpened and overexposed. Still, S24 Ultra needs a big camera improvement, which Samsung is already working on, and we may see it on 22nd of Feb, where some indoor shots on S24 Ultra are washed out and even zooming it at 5x and 10x are not that great. So waiting for an update will be the best bet. Also, if you notice, S24 Ultra will now able to record 4K 60fps while switching between different lenses, not available on the Z Fold 5. Z Fold 5 came with the usual 3 camera setup, which we already seen on the Z Fold 4, and if you need all the latest camera features, S24 Ultra is a really good option. S24 Ultra is here with the Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 and it brings great performance numbers compared to the Snapdragon 8 Gen 2. Now here are the initial numbers on S24 Ultra, and these are increased after an update. 2148 single core score and 6618 multi-core score, where Z Fold 5 gets a 2058 single core score and 5477 multi-core score. And if you're a gamer, you will feel a difference. But some people do complain about the small heating issues on S24 Ultra initially, and that is the reason S24 Ultra came with a 1.9 times bigger vapor chamber. Obviously when gaming, this phone will get warm up, but overall S24 Ultra is the best performing Galaxy ever. There is no match when we talk about the both phones' battery. Despite having a single display and even smaller, it gets the bigger battery. I'm talking about S24 Ultra, which is here with the 5000 mAh battery, whereas Z Fold 5 is here with only 4400 mAh battery. Quite small if you only use inner display, but if you use both displays, you can go with a full day on the Z Fold 5, where S24 Ultra can give us around 7 to 8 hours of screen on time. The battery is really good on S24 Ultra. Upon test as a daily usage, the phone was around 1 hour and 33 minutes on standby, and the phone charge left is 45%. Screen on time is around 3 hours and 56 minutes. This means we can get around 7 to 8 hours of screen on time on S24 Ultra, but this included some basic tasks, and if you game on it, obviously you will get less battery life. There are a bunch of new AI features available on S24 Ultra, and some of them will be available on the Galaxy Z Fold 5 after a new update. These are some of the most important ones. Circle search. Simply press and hold the home button and then circle an area on your display. Google image search will appear and search what you have circled, and set circle can be resized. Second, AI-based image transformation, whereby using AI, you can resize, relocate, or completely remove subjects from an image. Third, summarize and translate voice recordings. After recording a discussion, the audio will be processed and will provide a transcript, organizing the conversation and separate between people/voices, even added the separate speakers. The next one, cut out, frame and style your own wallpapers. Wallpapers are now let you cut out a subject from a scene and have it stand out, such as out of a frame, or have the background grayscaled or some other art style. The next one, summarize/translate web pages and articles with Samsung Internet and AI. With a simple tap on the icon, a quick summary will be generated by AI, and it will incorporate key information while staying brief. This is a very useful feature coming since not every smartphone has these type of features. Also, there's a cool feature where if you tap and hold on the already recorded video, it will slow down the video for you, and when you lift your finger up, it will go into normal mode. This is available in the built-in video editor as well on S24 Ultra. One thing which is very important, Samsung just gave us a 7 years of security and OS updates on S24 Ultra, a massive jump. This way, your S24 Ultra can get updates till 2031. There's a big difference in price as Z Fold 5 is a foldable phone, but S24 Ultra is also expensive than its previous generation, starting at $1299 compared to $1799 on a Z Fold 5. Both phones comes with a 1TB top version, and both comes with a 256GB version as a base model, and both versions came with a 12GB of RAM across all models. Some people like foldable phones so much that they don't even think of candy bar phone, but some need flagship phone to use it for next couple of years. because it is more durable and can run for longer. Performance, cameras and battery life is where you can see S24 Ultra is at the top, and for dual display there is no alternative for Z Fold 5. So either you choose, you won't get disappointed, but make sure why you are buying any of this phone. With that said, if you want to see S24 Ultra versus S23 Ultra before launch, then you should watch this video, and I hope you guys are subscribed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.